Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 14th, 2016, a B-Day rotation. Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Attention all 7th and 8th grade PAC students. Any student who served on the Principals Advisory Committee last year or attended the Summer Leadership Conference this August should plan on attending a meeting in the cafeteria tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Please see Mr. Domel or Mr. Rizzo if you have any questions. Today's ensembles: Chorus 6 is in the auditorium, Chorus 7 is in the auditorium, Band 8 is in room 157, and Orchestra 8 is in room 161. Any chorus member that is interested in auditioning for select choir should meet in the auditorium tomorrow. That is interested in auditioning for select choir should meet in the auditorium tomorrow after school until 3:45. Please see Miss Daly if you have any questions about that. Are you interested in designing this year's yearbook? Do you like taking pictures of your friends, taking pictures of school events? Well, then you should join Yearbook Club. Yearbook Club meets most Wednesdays after school in room 24. Yearbook Club ends in mid-April when the yearbook is sent to the printer. So returning members and 8th graders are especially encouraged to join. Our first yearbook meeting will be Wednesday, September 21st in Miss Casey's room, which is room 24. A couple other brief announcements first. Number one, great garden club turnout yesterday. Our next garden club meeting will be Thursday. So Thursday after school, students that are participating in garden club or would like to come for the first time, please report to the cafeteria after school. Also, quick announcement about buses. We've done a great job of dismissal. Today will be a regular dismissal. 6th, 7th, and 8th graders will all be dismissed together at the regular time at 2:46. I just want to remind students, the school day begins at 8:03. There are many, many students that are walking through the front doors being dropped off at 8:05, 8:06. That puts you behind schedule. 8:03 is the arrival time you should be here. Also, we dismiss at 2:46 and the buses need to leave to get the elementary students. So we're starting to have students that are trickling out of the building at 2:55, 2:57. We are at the point where we need to move the buses at about 2:57. We are at the point where we need to move the buses at about 2:55, 3 o'clock at the absolute latest. So you need to make it a priority to get to your locker, get your things, and get right out to the buses so we can dismiss on time. Same thing with the late buses. 3:46, people are dismissed, and 3:55, we want to get those buses rolling. All right, so let's make sure we get right out to our buses and we get here on time. One last announcement before we do our emergency procedures. Tomorrow, we begin work on the pavilion. We will have vehicles dropping off large material, and equipment will be outside digging up dirt and bringing in crushed stone. So the actual pavilion construction begins tomorrow. So as a result, we may have some adjustments to our recess schedule for outside. We will have more information for you tomorrow, but please be prepared for that. And in terms of being prepared, our first priority here at BCMS is to make sure that every person in this building is safe and that they're comfortable. And by comfortable, we mean that you're free from the fear of being bullied or harassed. This week we talked to you yesterday, as a matter of fact, at our Code of Conduct assemblies about the role in creating a positive environment at school and our zero tolerance for bullying, because everyone has the right to be comfortable while here at school. We talked about that. Everyone also has the right to be safe while we're at school, and sometimes, in order to keep you safe, we need to enact emergency procedures. This means that we may need to evacuate the building. Sometimes we may need to go into a lockdown mode where all movement in the building stops. Other times we may need your cooperation to move you to a safe location until we are sure that whatever threat we are under has passed. In all of these situations, we need to work as a team to ensure that all staff and students are safe. We practice our emergency procedures many times during this year. During each emergency drill, we will expect that everyone treats the situation as if it were a real emergency. If we don't, we will not be prepared when we need to be. And if you do not follow proper emergency procedures, you can expect to be speaking to an administrator and your parents will be contacted. We take our emergency procedures very seriously. We ask that you do the same. Today, we will be conducting our first scheduled evacuation drill. A building evacuation is used when we feel it's necessary to move our staff and students outside the building for any number of reasons. When you hear the emergency alarm sound, you are to follow the instructions of the adult in charge and immediately exit the building. You should not bring any of your books or belongings, and you are to remain silent throughout the emergency drill, including re-entry into the building. If you are out of your classroom and in the hallway, you should tell the first adult you see that you are out of your class and then immediately join that group as they exit the building. If you're in a bathroom, if you're in a locker room, again, go to the nearest adult, join them as they exit the building. Do not try and find your teacher or your class. During a building evacuation, there should be no electronic devices used, especially cell phones. An announcement will signal the all clear for this type of emergency drill. No students are allowed back in the building until the all clear is given. Our first emergency evacuation drill will take place today. I am announcing the drill so that we can be comfortable with what needs to take place. But after today, all emergency evacuation drills will take place at any time and there will be no notification. If we work together, we can make sure that we're all safe. We appreciate your cooperation with this important part of our work. Thank you for your attention. Please be prepared for the emergency alarm to sound